Next question by Parker, going off on his last question if I have potential dynasty right now. He asked, will it need another year or two with those picks? And my question to that is, I don't really have a set timetable for this. And that could be my biggest flaw in the end, but that's just not the way I think. I'm just trying to put together a great team every Sunday. So, that's my end goal, and I don't have, this year, next year, the year after that, any set table. I know I have a lot of picks that I'll try to continue to infuse youth into my team and just make it every year consistently great team. Part of that, my thinking is I see some of these teams that, just injuries can ravage them, suspensions, holdouts, who knows. So if I can put together a consistently really talented, really deep team that has a chance to win for years to come, that's my goal in this. I don't want any lull periods. I don't want any periods where, it's tough to watch my team on Sundays or it's tough to look at my team. So I'm just preparing for the future and, trying to make the most of the present. But that's the tough part about this league is balancing it all out. I have a lot of ammunition, like with my picks and my young players, and people say, oh, I should trade for this person or this person. And the key term I keep bringing up those people's value. I see value in things. And, this trade, I certainly saw a lot of value. I've spent the past couple of weeks, maybe even up to 2 months, just looking at value charts from anything on the internet that I can find, seeing what they think about, these players and whatnot. And because other than that, we only hear what we think of what other people in our league say. But, that's like messenger bias. How do you know they know what they're talking about? So I've been definitely looking at a lot of outside resources, and that's what kind of takes emotion out of it because it puts more logic into it. I definitely think that was a big flaw. That's something I might even regret in the past. Is I had a lot of emotion in my players, in my moves. That can't happen. And loyalty is it's unnecessary, and it's just flat out stupid in this league. You know what I mean? I love Kamara, I love Hopkins, but this is not a real locker room. These players don't hang out together. So they don't know I have them on my team, so it doesn't affect their play. So that's something I definitely had before. I wanted to win with the team I had, but that just didn't make a lot of sense. So I realized that I took this chance now, and I kind of feel liberated. It's like going back to this trade, how I see a lot of value. I've been looking at, like I said, I'm looking at value charts for Dynasty for just hours on end. And from what I've seen, looking at so many charts, Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas are right next to each other. A lot even have Michael Thomas above Alvin Kamara. So when I got this trade, Thomas and, Evan Ingram, a first-round pick this year and a future first-round pick, I was just taken off my feet. I realized this is not an opportunity I can squander. I can't mess this up by, showing loyalty to Kamara or thinking, he's the one to take him to the promised land. Not that he won't be, but it's just great value. So that's really what I'll keep bringing up with this trade is, it's all about value. And, I still love Alvin Kamara. We all know what we've been through together, but he doesn't owe me anything. I don't owe him anything, and I gave him to a good place.